Yo, what's going on, you beautiful peeps? What is up? What a day. We got news galore. Mark Cohodes, I got a new name for him, and no disrespect, sir, if you're listening. Mark Cohones is his new name, because I'm telling you what, this whole thing with Chucky Gasparino and him going on there, if you have not heard about it, we're going to touch on that in a minute, though. Charlie Gasparino, with his smart-ass attitude, better be on his best behavior, because Mr. Cohones is going to embarrass the shit out of him, right? So let's hop into this son of a gun. Pretty neutral day on both of our beloved stocks here, right? AMC finishing at 42.60, down just a skosh. GME down just a skosh. Imagine that, right? 207.18. Pool of Darkness shit show, 58%, we will call it, on the old GameStop. Let's get this boring part out of the way here first, folks. Let's call it 67% on AMC. Boy, we're going to get down there. We can't be rounding this thing off to 70% anymore between the the EDGX and the off-exchange Pool of Darkness, right? 1.1 million, of course, they're going to keep getting shares. Somebody asked me if I could share the Ortex data. I don't have a subscription anymore. Ortex is outstanding. I just think, their hands are tied. They get 85% of the information that is out there. The information is horse shit out there, and it's nothing against Ortex. They do a wonderful job. I personally am not paying attention to it anymore. I used to share it. I used to subscribe to it. I think it's good for a lot of other stocks. I just don't think that it's, the utilization number being at 80% now. I mean, sure, there's more shares out there. A lot of these stuffs, right? We're at 0 yesterday. 1.1, it doesn't matter. The shares are going to be there for them to short. We know that, right? So, nothing. No offense towards Ortex. Love them. 45,000 in the money. Hit 45. We got another 39,000. Where are we at here? 11.19. Holy crap, look at all these. Where were we at yesterday? 198, so another 44,000 out of the money. I don't know why my goddamn Stonko tracker's jacked. But this is in the money, out of the money on the call side of things here, right? So more out of the money is popping in for this week. Those weeklies don't get burned, folks. I think we're close to 1.5. Look at this son of a gun today, the old tits up tracker. Reverse repurchase agreement, 1.466 trillion ducats. We're hovering around there. We keep looking at this too. Between this and the dark pool, right? I like touching on this because it's such a monster crazy number. It doesn't really reflect the stock, more towards the market as a whole. But remember, the market as a whole we need to keep an eye on because of our beloved manipulated stocks, right? The Loopring news of the night here. This is pretty gosh dang crazy, okay? So if you have not heard, GME related, obviously Loopring and GME. Talk. This deal seems to be imminent. It really honestly does. But this year, with all the DD regarding Loopring and GameStop too, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard it. But this evening, or this afternoon, I should say, this deposit here is associated with the CEO of Loopring, right? So the deposit amount is almost to the T the deposit or the amount, the float for GameStop, which is very, very, very interesting, right? A lot of people were jacked about this today to the gills, and I wonder why. But remember, we got on the 23rd, I believe it is, Ryan Cohen can speak. Something tells me if he's not speaking that day, it will be very shortly after. His 1 year is up then, so obviously, if the amount of jackness that goes around to jackness, is that a word? Well, it is now if it's not. Around just his tweet. He tweets memes and he did the reverse tweet the other day. People go absolutely berserk. So Mr. Cohen is a mad, wild genius. I'm sure he's preparing things to say as he has been for the last year, right? So bullish as all get up. Too many coincidences for there not to be some sort of partnership with Loopring and GameStop. Way too many. And this is pretty wild. Pretty goddamn wild to say the least. Shout out to the Superstock boys for making me aware of this over here. Honesty isn't free over there on the old Superstock page. If you guys want to follow anything related to Loopring, I know a lot of folks love the Loopring and have been in the Loopring for a month and a half now, this is a cool little Twitter handle, and it kind of goes through the deposits, withdrawals, and all that good stuff too. So I'll pop that in there for your viewing pleasure. On to this old Gasparino, right? Gasparino and Mark Cojones. No disrespect, Mark. I like calling you that because you got the cojones of a elephant, for crying out loud. So long story short, Mark is out of town. He will be back on the 22nd, and he's going to hop on here with Mr. Gasparino regarding this AMC and the T0, the NFT dividend. This is going to be outstanding. I cannot wait for this. I love listening to Mark talk. He don't give two shits about nobody, nothing. If he puts his mind to something, and it is proven for decades, he's going to get it done. So, Mr. Chucky Gasparino, and he did confirm this, Mark did too. I just spoke with Mark Cojones, who wants to correct my previous report on his AMC idea. Mark says he has never spoken with CEO Adam Aron in his life. There were never any meetings between the two. He did email Aron a vague plan for his idea. Issue a security token or dividend that will trade on the T0 platform. Mark's been associated with that as well, with his time over there on the old, still in it, Overstock. Mark says the purpose of the concept to put an NFT with value into the hands of AMC stockholders. It will also have an added feature for the end to debate once and for all on whether AMC is the subject of naked shorts. We all know that is true, Mr. Gasparino, so just shut your mouth right there. Mark returns from Italy on the 22nd. Jet lag, blah, blah, blah. He'll be on the 23rd. Stay tuned, folks. That is going to be very good television, to say the very gosh dang least. Here's our boy right here. Speaking of Chucky Gasparino, shout out to the boys or girls over on the AMC subreddit. Mocha Coco 95 for catching this screenshot. I don't know if he caught it or somebody caught it. Either way, outstanding. Look at this here. Chucky Gasparino, look down below. Sources, Code is offering a plan to force shorts out of stocks with AMC issuing a security token as a dividend. Right on the television, right on Fox Business. Hello Christmas. Is that bullish as all get up? This is outstanding. This could be the one thing that just ends this all, is Mark. Because I'm telling you what, this guy's made himself public. There is a gazillion eyeballs on these meme stocks, whether you're holding like us, obviously, or you're the shill media, or whoever the hell you are. And I bet you anything, Mark is not the type of guy that's going to give up on anything until he's done. And that means the hedge fund will be smoked or cover your damn positions, right? So outstanding. News after news after news. Speaking of news, here, you guys, the only reason I bring this up is, Gary, please, buddy, please, we're 6 months. These fine folks that have been listening to me, I'm talking to Gary Gensler right now, okay, guys? These fine folks that have been listening to my little YouTube channel here for 6 months, Gary, I have done nothing but stick up for you. I have repeated myself time and time again, and the more I repeat myself, the more stupid I look. But, sir, I've said all along, sure, these rules, get your guys in place. Get your rules in place. Blah, blah, blah. We know. I've said it. Everything in place and make a change. I'm sick of these meetings. The only thing he keeps meeting about right here, I'll be speaking at the Treasury Market Conference tomorrow at 10:20. Gary, is Gary Gensler turning into the new Tony Robbins of 2021? Nobody gives two shits about a market conference tomorrow that you're speaking at. Am I crazy, you guys? God damn it, man. Get to work, dude. I know you're understaffed. I get all this, Gary, but please don't make me look like an asshole. I already look like a dum-dum half the time anyway. God damn, dickhead. Daddy over on the Twitter. This is an outstanding gentleman here, Nathan, that puts out some outstanding tweets. This was crazy. As of today, Citadel supposedly covered 3.3 million shares yesterday. Some unknown company, Altai, very similar to Iceberg, look at the pics, shorted AMC more than the entire company is worth. So I Google a few things, check out what I found. You guys, if you don't follow him, please do. read through this. I don't pause this, you guys, and read through this. And I'm going to pop his Twitter in there too. Look at this turd. This is Iceberg Lettuce Capital 2.0. Look at this. Look at this shitty, fake-ass website. You guys, get into more details with this. I'm going to pop this in there. I don't want to go over too much of it. Plus, he has a couple other tweets in there. God damn you guys. Look at this shitty website, Altai Capital. He did a lot of DD on there in the comments, and then some more in the thread as well. There was a couple other tweets regarding the shit show. Elon, boy, oh boy. The more I think about this, Elon's crazy. He obviously, we know for years and years and years, the interviews, he does not like the SEC, right? He doesn't like authority. It's Elon Musk, right? He's Elon. This son of a gun is just crazy enough to do something stupid, right? And cause this whole, how genius would this be from Elon? Can you imagine all the AMC and GameStop apes in there that would buy into his stock if he caused some sort of squeeze? I mean, dude, it's his style, right? Because most of you guys know, it's pretty obvious. Tesla stock is not worth $1,100 a share. Sure, it's down a little bit because Elon's selling like crazy. Oh, by the way, I didn't even touch on the tweet. He sold more Tesla today, right? 934 shares. But this son of a gun is just savage enough to do something like that. But can you imagine what his stock price is at $1,100? Probably should be at $80, but it's Elon Musk, so his price is through the roof. But what if he caused something crazy like this? Can you imagine? He would have 3 times the following that he already does. You know, he really would. Because a lot of people don't like him. I know, especially the GameStop guys. Just my feeling, you guys, from being around 10 months in this madness. But still, I mean, how cool would that be? Elon's a crazy son of a gun, right? I'm rambling. We're going 12 minutes here deep. The jig is up, Charlie Payne. We're having a Twitter kind of day today. A lot of outstanding tweets, Twitters, Tweetermobile, the whole thing. The jig is up. The jig is up. Right from Chucky Payne. Payment for order flow will be history soon. How free trading ain't free with whoever the hell that is. And the social spending bill really costs $5.0. No, it ain't free either way. Fun show lined up. I'm so pumped for the freedom to make money. See you in 5. Chucky Payne. The jig is up. PFOF is toast. Robinhood is toast. I want to buy some Robinhood puts for like a year out. Fuck these guys. Excuse my language. Look at this. Edward Snowden chiming in. He typed, what was that tweet he did last week? Was it? Put out something crazier. But look at this. Handcuffs. He's retweeting some tweet here from Judd, whoever the heck that guy is. Sorry, sir, I don't know who you are. Tenef appears concerned. Going over again the 127 pages of pure gold, the talk between Vlad and Gretchen, right? Da-da-da-da-da. Then this guy over this, if you want to read the whole thing here. But long story short, Tenef appeared concerned and responded by asking his CEO to try to set up the chat between Tenef and Robinhood and CEO of Citadel. This all happened the day before the restrictions at GameStop were put into place. And then Big Eddie Snowden, handcuffs, and a retweet. That's big. That's big everywhere. I mean, look at it's Edward Snowden, for Christ's sakes, right? All these monster people with these monster followings keep growing and growing. Don't they? GMEDD.com, outstanding. They did a whole monster overview of GameStop right here. There's the main thing with this. I'm going to pop this in there. If you guys don't have never checked this website out, you GameStop savages out there, definitely get in there. The report basically has bullish, bearish, mediocre type of price range, anywhere from I think it was $304, $488, on a high of 1,026 or so, roughly. Don't quote me on those, but that has nothing to do with a short squeeze, shorts covering, manipulation, none of that stuff. That's just natural progression of the stock, the outlook of the stock, and Ryan Cohen, right? Okay, guys, we're going 14 and a half minutes. Oh, on the way out the door, look at this. Wall Street bonuses are set to surge at least 20% this year. Yeah. Dicks. Okay, guys, let's see what in the hell happens tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Wednesday? It is Wednesday. So we got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. we're about to skyrocket here, I believe. I have a very good feeling there's a lot of shit going on every day, every other week. Something new pops up. Jacked is an understatement. We went long tonight. I have been rambling on like a savage. So let's see what tomorrow brings, guys. All right? I'll talk to you tomorrow.